Nope, still invisible walls. Very curious. Very, very curious, and I have no idea what that's about. Alright, so worst comes to worst, we just investigate the prison, I suppose? There's a ladder and a way over there. Maybe we can get in from that ladder. We'll save that for the next episode and the next stream, because we'll leave on a cliffhanger. We did a lot. We solved, question mark, some murders. We talked to an elephant, and we, you know, found out that Shadowheart was open to prospects. Welcome back, one and all, to Thy Night Streams, Baldur's Gate 3. On the last stream, we found out that Charles was allergic to bridges and could not, for the life of the man, get across the bridge. It didn't work, but we're probably just going to find an alternate way across. But before that, I just need to confer. That's the word. I need to confer with Wulbren, because I checked my quest log and there was no notification about attacking the factory or doing it myself. I don't know if I have a quest for that proper, but I am going to speak with him once more just to confirm, because if I don't know, the game is highly liable at all times to just explode and bug out at any given moment. So I just want to make sure that if I go into the place across the bridge that things won't explode. That is a suspicious cabinet. Can I open said cabinet? There is nothing inside said cabinet, and I don't want that. No, I don't. How do I... Okay, sorry. My buttons are everywhere. Technical issues aside, but that's always that happens. It happens all the... Wulbren, get back here. We need to have a chat. You and I. You and I.
Are you with me? Ready to take down the steel watch?
No, I want to confirm with the other things first. Not yet.
I'm running out of patience, friend.
Okay, so we've had this conversation, so we know what we're doing. I'll go confer with the Gondians first, and then if the Gondians want to be a bunch of massive dickheads, then the Rivington General. Right. Okay, so that's where we are. Good to know. Oh, right, we're right by the blacksmith. Okay, let's go across the bridge in a different direction, because if the universe wants to keep me away from bridges, I will usurp the universal powers that be. Garms. Wasn't there... Oh, we needed to come up here with Jaheira at some point. We'll probably do that eventually. Eventually, but not right now. Let's go down this direction and probably just featherfall past the fence break. Because this is the area that we potentially need to be. What is in here? Is there anything for us in here? Hello, refugee. Are you hiding? Hello, refugee. Are you hiding? You're probably just stealing all of the booze. These damn refugees. They're getting into our cellars, eating all of our meat, drinking all of our ale. Terrible. Terrible, no good refugees. Taking all of our booze. Amiku Sanema, jump down there, Charles. Everyone else, you better follow me. We're exploring this area now, because this is our only option. I can speak. Let's go over here, because I think there was a camp. There was a camp at some of these locations. There's a boat. Is there any... Oh, there's a chest down there. Would I be able to get back up here if I went down there? Is that a rope bridge? Can I? It's a rope ladder. All right, well, I'm curious about chests, so I'm going to... Can I get to that island? Is there anything for us on that island? I would not know. Lae'zel, Asterion, and Shadowheart. Are those the proper people that I want to bring with me to this? Where is... Lae'zel, what are you doing? Why are you going back over there? Skeleton with arrows? I don't need arrows. Bones. Whose bones? Oh, it's going to be trapped, isn't it?
Avoid that trap.
If it's trapped, I will put on my better trap outfit. Because this gives me advantage on dexterity saving throws, and that's fantastic. How do I... Right. And then, okay, the top. 13 and 15. Amazing. Modify 23. And now we just need to lock it. Or lock pick it. We don't need to lock it. Roll. 26, even better. So what is in here? Just so you don't forget, some gold and an eye bite scroll. Okay, that's fine. What does just so you don't forget? This is actually probably literally meant for me because I will forget everything otherwise. I'm pretty sure that between the guards, the arrows, and the judged thunderbolt, you'll never survive to read this note, but just in case. I want to make sure you know what you did to deserve all this. Remember that shiv you stuck in my leg when you turned me in? That's why. Enjoy your escape while you can, asswipe. I'll be coming to haunt you in your sleep. Okay, so someone engineered a prison break. But it didn't turn out too well, did it? They probably got, you know, thunderbolt. And that's probably, you know, not good. Or, well, we probably figured out. The arrows came first. He pulled an Boromir. No, Boromir wasn't the one. Boromir got shot in the front. Oh God, what is Elendil's son's name? It's like, son of the king took up his father's sword. From Galadriel's introduction, the prologue. What is the king's son's name? Oh God, how could I forget my Lord of the Rings lore? He was the one, you know, the ring betrayed him to his death. And he was shot 3 times in the back, unlike Boromir, who was shot in the front like an absolute incredible I forget his name. Skeleton. Is this a cave? Oh, this is how we would engineer a prison break if we wanted to. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind. And then we'll go explore the other side really quickly and see what's around over there. What is this? Balsam. Oh yeah, we need all of the herbs. We need so many herbs for all of the potions that we're not making. Go up the thing. Because we did see that there were like some roots that we climb over here. And I think there's a bit of scaffolding as well that we've spied out. Oh, is that that's the cave with the guys who accused me of degenerate behaviors. And then we burned them all. Is that a dragon's egg? What is... More dragon egg mushrooms. I can jump over here. Yes. Is everyone... Okay, all 3 of you are following me, which is good. Is that the boat with the camp? Knotted roots. I think we can go either way. Dragon egg mushroom. Let's go down first. We go down first, and then... Because I do think... Because we did spy a camp when we were exploring before. And I'm curious to see if there's anything worth my time in there. It's possible, but... No, that's just a beach. Alright, well, we have the power of Featherfall, so we can just jump down there. See if there's anything worth our time.
Something over there.
Something to dig up. Belladonna, murgrass.
That might be worth a look.
Ooh, a secret mouse hole to Wormrock cells. Oh, it's another way into the prison. See, if we were tiny or a druid that could turn into a mouse, or if we were a wizard with a propensity to turn us into gas. We are a wizard and we could turn ourselves into gas, but I'm not entirely willing to turn myself into gas. I can use the power of my telekinesis to displace the dirt to dig up chests. Arrows, grease, and gold. Alright, that's cool. We'll make do. Is this an area to scooch on past? Can I? No, I can't. Alright, that's fine. Let's see if we can't... Can we just get up there? You can't get up there. Fine. Charles, I will automate the process of climbing. Bunch of alchemy ingredients. We don't need these alchemy ingredients. No, we do not. We don't need the chemical ingredients. There's nothing for us over there. I don't know. You always have to potentially check. Can I jump up here? I can. Despite being a forest gnome, I can jump to every location. Asterion, you coming? Asterion! I will leave you behind. Get up here. Asterion, what the hell are you doing? Ugh, why? Jump up.
shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Yeah, you never want to live in interesting times. You want to live in boring, droll, same old times, because then you'll be able to enjoy your fried chicken, your running water, and ample amounts of fried eggs. Because those are the three cornerstones of all living creatures. Chicken, eggs, and toilet paper. Scaffolding, right. So is this like a third way to get into the prison? It's entirely possible that there are several ways into the prison. But I don't really want to go into the prison just yet. I kind of just want to get into this place. Double doors. Oh, this is locked. I would have thought that that would be a pressure plate, but it's just the top of a pillar. Does this allow me to go inside? Oh, this does allow me to just yoink myself inside. Okay. Sure. Everyone sneak. Oh, is there... Oh, there's a guard.
See what you're hiding.
I'm technically allowed to be in here. Okay, well, this could potentially go bad. I have an invitation. I do have an invitation, so...
Right tool will do the trick.
I could probably get myself out of any sticky situation. 12, seriously? A 19? Charles, please. Charles, please. Just keep rolling. Nat 20. Okay, well, okay. I'm supposed to be in here. I am absolutely supposed to be in here. Is this trespassing? This might be trespassing. Hello, I am supposed to be in here. I am Charles D. I have an invite and I'm just exploring it. I'll try and avoid anything that might get me in trouble by going places I'm not supposed to be. That is a cannon. More scaffolding. Can I... This is a... Oh, I thought I could have... Man, imagine... What? Oh, the camera's exploding. The camera does not like being told what to do. I would have thought I could have used that door. That's either a bathroom where they just, you know, defecate off the side, or that's a way further down. And since I don't see a staircase in there, I'm going to assume that is someplace I do not want to be. Alright, that's fine. Let's try and figure out... Hello, I'm supposed to be here. I have an invitation. I am glad you see things my way. All of these doors are bad thing. Where is that fist? Are you... You're sitting down, which means I'm going to open the doors quickly. Just open the door. Okay, fantastic. This is just to the other side. All right, fine. Quick, while we're obscured by the metal doors, open this. Okay, they're fine. Oh. That's a lot of steel watchers. Oh boy, what is...
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch.
I think...
Aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city.
I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I will keep things peaceful. I will keep... Trust me, I am the absolute last person to start an unnecessary fight. I am not here to cause a commotion, currently. We'll have to see how things go.
The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment.
Oh, Gortash.
I must greet a most honored guest.
Oh, we're doing this now.
My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs for the good of the people. I'm sure you understand.
We really should have had
Lord
Karlak for
Enver
this.
Gortash at your service.
Lord Enver
I
Gortash,
understand
the pleasure is
congratulations are in
yours.
Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that nether stone that you carry.
Mm-hmm, it's mine now.
You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorms, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown.
And that
I
would not be
expect it'll
good.
Start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely.
It
the
might.
Grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, Well,
That would be bad.
not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding,
Yeah, give me your
together,
stone.
we can still restore authority over the brain.
I'm not gonna work with you.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
Oh, at least me and the Emperor are still on speaking terms. I really wish I had Karlach for this conversation. What are the odds that we come to blows with Gortash right here and now? It's not 0. Why is the crown failing?
It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. Crown's
True.
magic turned the brain into something the world has never seen. A nether brain. Its power is immense. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again.
Is a nether brain different from an elder brain? Has it's absorbed Netherese magic? Have we created a monster that defies all comprehension? That is not. That is. I suppose this is technically an intelligence gathering operation at the moment. What kind? I just want to say I don't trust a single word out of this man's mouth, and I am more than willing, expecting, and ready to be stabbed in the back at any given moment. But I want to get as much info as to his angle as possible. What kind of understanding do you suggest? It's like, people are probably going to be upset with me. It's going to be like, Lae'zel disapproves, Shadowheart disapproves, Asterion approves, because Asterion is weird like that. And then the Emperor is going to scream at me, and I'm just going to be like, shut up, all of you. I'm trying to do a thing. Just follow my lead. So please, just follow my lead.
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself.
Of course she does.
She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
If she wants my blood, she'll have to find me first. She has proven more than capable of popping up at any given opportunity. I have no doubt she'll be able to find me before I find her, because she's a shapeshifter, and that is a potent ability. Perhaps she and I can be allies. No, not really. She's covered in too much viscera to be my ally. Although, I do have an entire chest full of viscera, so maybe? I'm not afraid of her. I'm not afraid of her, but if I say that, you're going to be like, you should be. What are you getting at? Just spit it out already. I'm a fan of people who just spit out what they want. Take a page out of Raphael's book and just be like, yo, I want to control the archdevils. Give me that crown. You can have this hammer. It'll save your life. And I'll be like, see, that's easy to understand. So just make like Daddy Devil and just say what you mean.
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know. She's tricked you before.
Debatable.
She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Is it wise to be saying all this out in front of all of these people? Because, like, weren't we in a crowded hall? Is this the proper place for this? You want me to believe that you mean no harm to the city. You brought an army of the undead to its gates. You're starving the refugees. You've created an entire inner city army of steel watchers who would only obey you. You've got this city by its neck. You've got it in a chokehold. You really want me to believe that you don't mean any harm to the city?
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands.
While it
Thorn's stone
stands?
is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here. So the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
See, that's not
What do
appealing.
you say? Shall we be allies?
But while the pact
I can detect no
stands...
deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
An
True.
ally could be useful, at least for now. And when he's no longer useful, well, we can dispose of him then.
Are you alright with saying that out in front of him, you stupid individual? Oh, Asterion, please keep your nonsense to yourself. Seems none of you can be trusted. You, Orin, Ketheric. Yeah, you were all stabbing each other. Examine his body language. I am a mage. It's probably extremely stupid to detect thoughts on this man, but I'm a wizard. And if the I'm so curious. I mean, yeah, he'll understand. I'm gonna detect thoughts. What's the worst that could happen? A 13. Oh God, we need to beat a 9. Oh Charles. Oh Charles D. Master Wizard. Come on, you could do it. Read his thoughts. Oh, 15. Flawless. Modified 20. We'll see his thoughts. Let's see his innermost secrets before he notices, and then be like, don't do that. And I'll be like, I'm sorry. I'm just an extremely curious forest gnome.
Orin is unreliable. This one shows promise. He keeps his word, I keep mine. We will rule as one.
He seems genuine. The Emperor says he's not deceitful, and then my own magic concurs with that. Yeah, honestly, not having the enmity of the Steel Watch is probably beneficial to us, all things considered, because that would be good. And then it's like we can just backstab him. I mean, he is a bit of a dickhead, so I wouldn't feel too terrible about stabbing him in the back. Honestly, I think for right now I actually will agree to this temporary alliance. We'll have to see how things shake out once Orin is dead. Yeah. I kind of wanted to do Orin before Gortash anyway, so this does align with my own goals. All right. You have my oath, my most solemn of vows.
Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun. Let me demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
What is a
A
faceless?
doppelganger in our camp.
Oh, okay.
That sounds all too believable.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
What are we gonna bet that it's either that child that we've let into the camp or the cat? I am more than willing to bet it's going to be one of them. Because I trust Halsin, I trust Jaheira, I trust our companions. And there's no way it's going to be Isabel or Aelin. Because, you know, Aelin's got wings and Isabel is undeaded. She's been re-undeaded. She's been brought back to life proper. I suppose we'll just have to talk to everyone and be like, are you a doppelganger? And they'll be like, no, of course not. Of course I'm not a doppelganger. And then we'll beat them because only a doppelganger would deny being a doppelganger like that. How am I supposed to find Orin if she can change her form so easily? Good question. Very good question.
Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there.
Oh, it's going to be covered in so much
For all its
viscera.
charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful, I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies.
Yeah, we do technically have a way into that. Because I wonder if... Because there are two ways. We could just, strong arm our way into the temple and go in fireballs blazing. Or we could also potentially... If we find enough of the corpses, we might be able to track down a stray hand. Because I think we only need 2 hands to get in there ourselves, like, sneaky style. And we already have Dribbles' hand. So I wonder, because he was on the list, I wonder if that would count. Things to think about. You, Orin, Ketherick, and the Brain. What was the plan besides just, domination?
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketherick Thorpe. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God.
I'm sure they will. And so begins your tyranny. Yeah, let's leave that unsaid. Karsus's crown holds untold power. How did you find it? You snuck into Mephistopheles' vault. Do you still have the number of that Diabloist on speed dial? Because that would be an incredibly helpful thing for me to get my hands on for external reasons.
Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, the Diabloist. I kind of really want to know. And so you know what? We won't leave it unsaid. I'm going to speak those words.
Our tyranny. And we are saviors. Defenders of the Sword Coast. Our loyal subjects will love us, not hate us. What comes next will be entirely their fault.
Something tells me Karlach is going to have words with me when I get back to camp. Am I free to go?
Soon. First, come and be witness as I make history. The first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
This is... oh man, Will and Karlach are going to give me an earful for this conversation. Sure, yeah, gaining knowledge. This is a reconnaissance mission, despite the world-altering events that seem to be happening with every conversation. All right, sure, yes. Let's witness history.
Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await.
And you're just willing
Distinguished Dukes,
to say
Patriarchs,
all this.
dearest Raven Guard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
We can kill him and be done with this. We'll clean up our mess. Oh God, I am not good with with politics. Like, I'm just gonna say nothing. We can intervene later. We'll kill him and reinstall Ravenguard. Oh God, this is gonna be, we are making messes we're going to have to clean up. Say nothing.
Enver Gortash. The council appoints you
This is...
Archduke
Oh,
of
I'm not good with
Baldur's
chess.
Gate.
Great. Oh, God, now he's Archduke. This is going to cause us so many problems when we
My
break
friends,
this oath.
the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Don't start to command me. Oh boy. And we just had this incredibly important conversation just out in front of all of these peoples. What kind of crossbow is that? I want it. Oh, God. Oh, so many lords and ladies of the court. Oh, boy. So what journals? Because I saw some quests get updated. Blade of Frontiers. Return to Mizora. The ceremony's over. We should return to Mizora? Huh? Where? Should we go back to camp? Oh, boy. I am... That was not exactly the most, smart decisions, has it? No, it was not. Let's have a chat with Ravengard. We gotta remember he's under the worm's control.
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
Oh, he is
There is
so
a
under the
fleeting
control.
connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Have you come to behold the new dawn?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What have they done to you?
What is a hero, if not an actor for the greater good? Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens.
Well,
Gortash
luckily
and I
I'm
will
here
ignite
in their
the
stead.
final spark, and that, true soul, is the greatest of goods.
Oh, we're going to have to free a lot of people. What is with that power stance, man? Relax your shoulders, as you get back problems later in life. Although I suppose an envoy of the dead, one of the dead gods, probably doesn't need to worry about that. Oh my God, so many people. A bunch of handmaidens, a bunch of lords looking for food. I just made an alliance with this guy and I can't take his silverware? What kind of nonsense is this? I'm so short, I can just run between them. They have crossbows that are as tall as I am. Are these guys? They're level 11. Yeah, imagine if I tried to fight all of them. I would die so quickly. All right, well, we have done something terrible. We're making deals with terrible people left, right, and center. It's like first we're making deals with Raphael, be like, oh yeah, we're going to give you the crown. Then we're making deals with Gortash, and it's like, yeah, we're going to rule as gods. And I'm like, this is not going to go well. No, it is not. I'm going to go to camp really quick and try and smooth over some feathers that are absolutely sure to be ruffled. Will and Karlak are going to have words. So many people are probably going to have words. Oh, maybe we should take care of the faceless person as well. Let's go. Let's talk. Karlak, are we good? You're currently steeped in bliss because you're close to the loot and viscera chest, which makes sense. But let's hope you understand that this is a tactic to stab him in the back when he's most vulnerable, and not a true alliance.
What's on your mind?
Have you heard that we've teamed up? I'm going to bench... Oh, Will wants to talk. I'm going to bench Lae'zel in favor of Karlak, because we don't really need Lae'zel right now. If we find an opportunity to get into the prism, we'll bring her back. But for right now...
Our camp houses an imposter then. Say nothing. Trust no one. Not even me.
Yeah, sure. Don't worry about that. Leave that to me. Just wait for me in camp.
Sure, that's the best course of action.
Yes, it is. Trust me. Just I'll fetch you when we're going into the prison. Karlak, I need you with me now. Join,
What's on your
Charles. Come on, we're heading out.
Let's go, go, go.
Are we... Okay, we're not gonna have a chat about that. Okay, so apparently I am underestimating Karlak's faith in me. Okay, I'm sorry for that, Karlak. I genuinely thought that, you know, you'd be a bit more peeved that I made a temporary alliance with the man who sold you into slavery for decades of your life in the Hells. I'm glad you're not, though, because that means you trust me. Asterion? I kind of want to have Jaheira in the party. Or maybe I want Will. Maybe I get Will and have a chat with Will and his dad. You know what? I'm going to bench Asterion. We'll assault Cazador's palace with Asterion, but we're not doing that right now. Let's get Will in the party.
We have a shape changer at our camp. Good luck finding her. You could watch out for anyone acting strangely, but, well, you know the lunatics we camp with.
Oh, yeah, they are quite crazy. You can stay in camp.
Darling, I'm hurt.
Just stay here, please.
It sounds...
Keep a nose out for any imposters. Again, my money is on the cat. Will, it seems like we actually do need to have a chat.
Your parasite binds your mind to Will's. Your memories of talking with Ravengard become his.
You spoke with my father.
Yes.
Incredible. To hear his voice speak those words, like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
I am with you on that. So you're probably you're gonna come with us. You're gonna join the party for a bit. Grand Duke Stelmane's been murdered. Oh yeah, she was on the list for those like Bahalist plots or something.
I met her twice. The first time I was a boy of 7 or 8 at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds.
Was she
The
actually
second time,
floating?
Stelmane was different.
Because I can float.
Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim, I asked father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
Why? Any idea who could be behind the killing? Gone before her time. I sense there's something more to this story. That I do. We are friends. I do want to get as much of this story as 16. Nice. Modified 23. What are you not telling me, Will?
Something's always gnawed at me.
What's
at the
that?
banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp and unyielding. It could just be my imagination, but I always felt that it was more than a stroke that had changed her. What, though? I couldn't say.
A deal with the devil, most likely. Very curious. Very, very curious. Any idea who could be behind the kill? It's Orin. It's Orin.
I couldn't say. But think about this. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray.
There's a
To
council?
exert control, he must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
Yes, it's Orin. We've literally discovered this.
That's the spirit.
Join the party, Will. We have to level you up, don't you? We'll do that. All right, hold on. Fine. We'll level you up really quickly. Sure. Let's level Will up. What does a warlock get at level 10? A bunch of our people still need to level up, probably. The ones that we don't ever use. Fiendish Resilience. Choose a damage type and become resistant to it. You can pick a new damage type each short rest. Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting. All right. Oh, sorry. That's not. No. Go back. What? Add class. No. Stop that. Cancel. Oh, buttons. Oh, the buttons. Right. Okay. Sorry. The buttons are everywhere. This is the thing. Right. Okay. There we go. What cantrip do you want? I'm just gonna give you Bone Shield, because you don't need to persuade anyone, and, well, that'll be fine. So you can have Bone Chill. Oh, you get spell. What? Will disapproves of what? Fine. You don't want Bone Chill? All right, fine. You can have. Fine. If you don't want Bone Chill, you can have friends. Make friends with everyone then. Fine. What do I care? I don't use you for a reason anyway, Will. I'm going to allow you to. I don't know. Hold person, maybe. Fire Shield. Hold monster. No. What do I want? You don't have anything that I need. Fear. Honestly, hold person, I guess, is kind of useful occasionally. Spell. Do I need to change this? Oh, what spells do you have? Oh, you have good spells. Cone of Cold. Yeah, you have good spells. It's fine. You're good with what you get. Okay, so now Will is in the party, and he's level 10 with things for us. Okay. You can go up to 4 people with that. Intriguing. All right, let's try and find the traitor. I'm going to have a chat with that cat, because that cat, I am Cat's Grace. Okay, I can still talk with animals, so that's good. It's definitely one of you guys, and I'm more than willing to bet it's the cat. Grub! I'll make you grub if you don't answer my questions.
Look at me.
Are you not a Alright, fine. Yenna, your cat is a traitor.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
You're gonna poison us. I can't speak with you guys. What does our all-knowing journal have to say about this? Return to Mizora. That's probably going to happen in our sleep. Yes, we found him. We'll rescue him in a minute. Investigate the murders. Talk to Gauntlet Devella. Right, yes, Gauntlet Devella. We'll figure that. Orange Netherstone. Disable the Steel Watch. Oh, okay, so that's where it is. Barkus pleaded with us not to use the rune powder bombs, saying it'll kill the Gondians in the foundry. Right, so we need to do a peaceful thing. Consider his bargain. Where is the thing that says that we have a devil in our midst? Gather your allies. No. If something comes of it, something will come of it. I'm not gonna worry about it. We're good in terms of everything else, though, right? What is in this barn? Oh, that's how we change our appearance and keep our hay. Why is the barn wet? Who pissed in the barn? That's so upsetting. I bet the imposter is Withers. Either that or Scratch. Withers, do you have any kind of external knowledge about the imposter in our midst?
Fate spins along as it should.
Does it? Does it, though? Does it really?
Dost thou require a new ally?
No, I require...
Or
Where's Arabella?
A resurrection.
No, where is Arabella? Where did she get off to?
The girl has left to hew her own path. She left behind a letter, as thou doth know.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain we read that.
Other business?
Do you know about the imposter? Apparently not. Alright, that's fine. Gale, do you want to have a chat about anything that's been going on, specifically about any potential imposters?
If Gortash is to be believed, then even our camp isn't safe from Orin's influence. You might want to confirm the veracity of his claim, or at least clean up the mess.
And how would we go about doing that? There's gotta be some clue. Do we have chickens? Is there like a chicken we can have? Halson, do you have any knowledge or clues or thoughts?
A shapeshifter infiltrating our number. Like a cuckoo creeping into the nest. A dire threat, if Gortash indeed spoke the truth.
I'm fairly certain he did. Oh, do we need to have a chat? Okay, have you heard from Thaniel since we moved on?
I have. He speaks to me during my nightly meditations. He is well. And Oliver also. At times they are one, and At others, they divide. Easier for playing, perhaps. And the land thrives also. I doubt you would recognize it. Perhaps one day, you and I can both return and see it for ourselves.
Well, if it's anything like what we saw when we left, it probably would be completely different. Which is, you know, a good thing. It is a good thing. Dame Aelin, do you have any knowledge about the shapeshifter? Or do you just want, you know,
come to bask in
hugs
the
and
glow of
kisses?
the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
Do you know about shapeshifters? You don't... You both have nothing to give me, except, you know, just be like, oh, I have wings. You want wings? You can have wings.
Keeping very well, I hope?
There is the shapeshifter. I don't need your backstory a third time. Should we continue to explore the camp? Is there any... Who could be the shapeshifter? My money is still on the cat. So short of just killing everyone and then asking Withers to be like, bring them all back. Because Orin wouldn't allow herself to just be killed. So if I were to just kill everyone and then have Withers bring them back, I could figure it out that way. True hero of Baldur's Gate. Just look at those cheekbones and invulnerable. That's hilarious. Why is that? Why does the statue have flesh? What? Gazing upon this gazing upon the depiction of themselves will bless the owner of the statue once per long rest. Wait, seriously? What does that do? Permanently armed? Creature can't be disarmed because he's a statue? What? It's immune to all damage. Is this like an actual thing? Can I that's a weird thing. Shadowheart, do you like the statue? And are you the imposter?
An imposter in our ranks. If this is true, it could be anyone. You, me, well, not me, I know who I am. Perhaps we shouldn't take Gortash's word for granted. But if he speaks the truth, we need to be careful. Orin could have eyes and ears on us right now.
Oh, we've already spoken to her about weighty topics like love and whether or not I'd be willing to kill all of you once before. So I feel like that's fine. We don't really need to worry about that. All right, that's cool. All right, it doesn't appear... I am the greatest detective in the world, and it does not appear that anyone is a traitor. Orin would probably have a field day trying to infiltrate this camp, because all she would have to do is she'd be like, I'm a poor, hungry child with a cat. You can pet the cat if I can stay. And then we'd be like, oh, a cat. Let's pet the cat. You can stay, child. We have 80,000 pounds of pumpkins and radishes. Feel free to eat to your heart's content. And she'll be like, well, that was easy. And, yeah, now she's in here at some point, somewhere. Let's put on our proper clothes and then get the heck out of here. I should change the dye job. I'm going to change the dye job. All right, well, whatever this one looks like will be this one. Okay, that's not terrible. That's not a terrible look. That's not a terrible... The gauntlets are still atrociously clashing, but that's fine. That is fine. It kind of works nicely with the cape. All right, cool. All right, let's there's an easel. Why do we have an easel in camp? Someone is into painting. Let's get out of here. We're bringing Will and Karlach. So we'll have to see if they explode when faced with these people. Oh, Karlach wants to have a talk. Oh, I knew you'd want to have a talk. I knew you'd want to have a talk, Karlach.
In here I thought you had half a brain.
Okay.
How wrong I was.
Yeah, I figured.
You signed a deal with Raphael.
What
were you thinking?
Okay, that's not the conversation I thought we'd be having at this point. But I knew you'd have ruffled feathers. We need this hammer. Trust me. Where's the option that says I am literally trying to find a Diabloist so we can break the contract and kill him? Like, that is literally the entire point of this. Trust me. Please, Karlach, please place your trust in the greasy gnome.
Because why would the devil ever lie to you?
I'm well aware. I know. I know. Raphael doesn't have my soul. If I abide by the contract, I owe him nothing. Well, therein lies the rub, because the contract is kind of a big deal. Yes, trust me, I am literally trying to get to the contract. We need to find a Diabloist. If you know any Diabloists, that would be good.
What if you change your mind about giving him the crown? What if you decide that giving Raphael dominion over the Hells is a bad idea?
We break the contract.
Do you really expect him to keep his word?
No.
You think he'll stay far away from you forevermore?
No.
Or will he come knocking again and again and again?
Of course he will.
As long as he has that contract, he owns you. I won't allow that.
I am literally working on that. Trust me, Karlach, please. We're trying to find a Diabloist. I just need to say that we're finding a Diabloist. What do you want to do about it? Yes, that's the thing. Yeah, of course we don't trust him. What do you want to do about it?
We're getting that contract back. You heard him, right? It's in his god's awful House of Hope. We need to find a way in.
The Diabloist, as I've been mentioning.
I swore I'd never return to the Hells. But for your soul, I'll make an exception. Just this once.
Oh, Karlach, you're a great friend.
We need to find a Diabolist. If we can find one worth their salt, they should be able to get us into that devil's lair.
Yes, I have a lead on that.
Getting your contract, and then I'm never setting foot in the Hells again.
You don't have to do this for us. Like, I was more than prepared to do this myself. Okay, so that's one bomb temporarily, kind of, maybe disarmed. Now we have to deal with the fact that we made a deal with the person who sold her into slavery to the devil. Ha 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 ha. This is gonna be a great conversation, isn't it?
He looks the exact same as he did 10 years ago. Fancy a coat, I suppose. The Archduke of Baldur's Gate. What a sham. You don't really intend to be his ally, do you?
Of course not. No, not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. He doesn't need to know that.
Fair enough. Now that he's within reach, I don't intend to let him slip away.
Neither do I. Neither do I. Don't you worry at all about that. Okay, so at least she asked whether or not we were actually going to be allies. And I was able to say no, because that is the truth. I am not going to be allies with Raphael or with Gortash. I literally just do not want to have to deal with giant metal guardians 3 times our size with crossbows that are taller than me, because that would be a problem to deal with, Karlach. I am sometimes a smart individual. Except when it comes to trying to track down shapeshifters, because, well, I mean, that's just, I'm not smart. Let's go have a chat with Will's dad now that Will is in the party. Or maybe we'll have a chat with Gortash now that Karlach is in the party, and see if things explode, because things are liable to explode at any given time. So hopefully things don't degenerate into combat, because that would be bad. Let's have a chat with him as Will, because I can have that option. Can we have a chat? This is probably not the best time for you to, you know, reacquaint yourselves, but I'm curious enough to do it.
Our time has come, son. Together we will usher in a new dawn.
He is so mind-controlled. I will save you from the Absolute's throat. We will get rid of the worm.
What is a hero, my son, if not an actor for the greater good? Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. You, Gortash, and I will ignite the final spark, my son. And that is the greatest of goods.
They literally turned him into an NPC. He's just repeating the same lines over and over again, with just enough of a different text. They literally programmed him to just be like, just say this to whoever speaks to you. It's just like, this is the greatest of good. You, I, and Gortash will save this world and usher a new dawn. And you just look at him, and he's just staring at a silver chalice on a table. And it's like, you, my chalice, we will usher in a new dawn. And you kind of poke him on the shoulder, and he turns around, and he's staring at the curtains now. It's like, you, curtains, and I, with Gortash's help, will usher in a new dawn. And he just says the same thing over and over. Don't you understand, you bald bastard? You're infected with an illithid parasite. Get a hold of yourself.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
Oh, God, the prison. Preston Garvey is getting to the prism.
Quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
Oh, is this what we're doing now? Okay, yeah, I will, trust me.
Seizes. The prism stills. Ravengard's empty eyes meet yours.
Okay, so he's still in there, which is good.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Tyrill's first and only grand city.
I'm pretty sure there are probably some other pretty cool cities. Sure, are we doing the illithid wisdom? Are we really doing the tadpole stuff? Well, let's... I don't know what's going to come of this, but let's see if... Gortash is literally like 4 feet to the right of us, and he's probably staring at us like, are you really doing this when I'm right here? And I'm like, yes, I am. Illithid wisdom. We only need to beat it 2. Oh, good God. Okay, that's fine. Dark One's own luck. Wow, I can literally up it by 10 if I want to. Interesting. That's fine. Well, we literally just need to not get a nat 1. 19. That's fine. That's pretty good.
First comes a vision of terror. The city of Baldur's Gate taken by illithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming Ravengard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace.
Ravengard, the real Ravengard, is in there somewhere. We can't give up on him.
We won't.
Have we finished then?
I feel like we have. Yes, okay. Should we have a conversation with Karlach and Gortash? Because I feel like that could only end in one way. But I'm curious enough to do it. I am curious enough to do it. It's like, you sold me into slavery. And now you must die. This is literally that one scene from that one movie. What could possibly go wrong?
Dearest Karlach, I'd busy myself finding Orin if I were you. I'll still be here for any unfinished business once you've secured your camp.
Well, that's it. That's all you have to say to me.
Were you hoping for something else? A word of wisdom? A hug?
Thanks to you, I don't hope for things anymore. I just take whatever it is I want. See you soon, motherfucker.
You most certainly will.
Lots of bad blood. But that's to be expected. You literally sold her to the devil. Cool. Okay, so at least we're at a tentative peace with all of the important parties. So, what do we need to do? We need to track down Orin and we need to secure our camp. But I don't know exactly how to do that. Finding Maul. I don't know if that's going to be something that happens. Is there something in here? Librarian Fion. Right, okay, so that's fine. Okay, we don't need to worry about that at the moment. Okay, so all of that's fine. Where? Stop this. Can we explore freely now, or is that something that's not allowed? Okay, it's not allowed. I'm not going to go into places that I'm not allowed. Let's try and get down past that bridge from inside the cave.